Good morning, family and friends. Today is Tuesday, April 2nd, 2024. Happy spring. It's officially here. The weather is still beautiful. Thank y'all for joining in. Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode. And for all your support, I really appreciate it. This is an email topic from bigward@myyahoo.com. If you have a topic or something you want me to discuss, hit me in my email. And all I ask is that you not make it a long book. I don't have time to read a book. Condense your question, get to the point of what you need help with, and I will get back to you ASAP. Some of y'all have been writing, I'm talking about paragraphs. And as y'all know, I work, I'm a busy man, so I don't have time to sit there and read and then come up with a response to a book. But other than that, no charge, no subscriptions. I won't sell your information. I won't give your name, none of that. I'll just give my best answer I possibly can give on your issue. Thank y'all. And it's day 2 of our health challenge, weight loss challenge, 6 pounds in a month challenge. Disclaimer, talk to your healthcare professional before starting any diet or exercise program or taking any supplement. This is not to treat, diagnose, or cure any disease. I am not a doctor. I don't play one on TV. So today, same thing. Get your gallon of water in, your 30 minutes of cardio. If you don't have some headphones or whatever, that's a good idea. The way to listen to your music to help the time pass by. Throughout the day, sip on your gallon of water. Not, half a gallon for most people. I drink a gallon, close to it. So day 2, we're just going to keep it simple. This is going to be a program that you can stick to. You can be consistent with unless you just flat out sorry. All right? 30 minutes of cardio, if you can, and again, cut your eating out 3 hours before you go to bed. We're going to stick to the basics for right now. The first week, this is what we're doing. Cut back on your sugar and fried foods and white bread and things like that. If you ain't going to cut it all the way out, cut back. Good. This email topic is, as men, we've all had this happen before at some point in time in our life, where a woman we was with, that we was crazy about, in love with, whatever, left us for something or someone she thought was better than us. And that was the email topic, basically saying he finds himself every now and then, girl left him a few years back, right? And he finds himself wondering, did she really find somebody better than him? Not that he want her back or anything like that, but just every now and then, the male ego, wondering, curious, did she find somebody better than me? Is he better than me? Whoever she with now, did she do better than me? Every now and then that ego kick in and have you wondering that. Because 9 times out of 10 she left you for somebody else. She ain't going to admit it. She going to tell you, y'all grew apart. She's not in love with you anymore. She love you, but she's not in love. Y'all grew apart. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever else, something she can add on to the story. But when it's all said and done, she left you for somebody else. Or something that she thought was better than being with you. Now, with that being said, unless you 500 pounds, broke, live in your mother's basement, you're a woman beater, just a horrible human being, unless you're those, 9 times out of 10, she ain't found nobody better than you. Because there is nobody better than you. When all said and done, we all men. We all effed up in some kind of way. Now what usually happens is, that woman, I'm speaking from my experience too, because all my exes, we live in the same town, I see them here and there. I hear about them or know about what, just small town word travel. People talk. People be glad to tell you stuff. about your ex, whether it be a man or a woman. People be glad, I saw your ex, boy, he was doing good, or he was doing bad, or she was doing good, she was doing bad. Y'all know what I mean. So you'll hear or see how your ex is doing. So at the time that y'all together, women do this thing called monkey branching, which is or hypergamy. They got this thing called hypergamy, where they always looking for the bigger, better deal. Now, all women, I'm not saying all women gonna act out on that desire to leave you for something better. Some women will just say, you know what, they reached a level of maturity to where even though they might see somebody that they think is better than you, they've reached a level of maturity and loyalty where they're gonna stay with you anyway. They realize no matter who they with, it's gonna always be somebody better. At least it's gonna appear to them that there's somebody better. Some women get to a point where they be like, you know what, I'm gonna override that and I'm gonna hold what I got right here. What I got right here ain't perfect, but he a good man, he good to me. He don't make the most money, he ain't got the prettiest car, the biggest house, whatever. But overall, he's a solid man, and I'm gonna stay here with him. But that ain't normal. That's rare. Most women will, if they feel like they can get the man that's making more money than you, got a prettier car than you, taller than you, better shape than you, look better than you, better job, and this, that, and the other, y'all add whatever, she will start sabotaging what y'all got at home. She ain't gonna flat out leave you because she don't want to feel like like she was wrong. So even though she wrong, she gonna convince herself, she gonna do some trickery, throw some monkey wrenches in the relationship to have you reacting to what she doing, to where now she can say you abusive, or you have anger problems, or you too insecure. She gonna do stuff to cause you to react, to make you step out of character or out of line if you don't know no better, and then she gonna use that as her justification to leave you, even though she caused you to do it. Well, not cause she can't make you do nothing. If you don't know no better, you will be drawn in. You had a choice, but they make it real hard for you not to choose, to go off on them. So once when she was talking to y'all respectful and nice, she'll start talking to you funny. Being disrespectful how she talked to you, little answers and sarcasm and different little things you'll notice. She'll start acting up. To make you act up, to give her an excuse to leave you for the new guy that she got her eye on. She ain't gonna just up and let, oh, he got more money than my man, bye, I'm gone. No, she gonna start flirting with him, hollering at him. If she see what she can get with him, he done made it clear that, hey, you know what I'm saying, he wanna be with her for whatever, she gonna start sabotaging what y'all got to make you act a fool so she can justify to her mind she got a good reason to leave you, even though she initiated the bad behavior from you. Most of the time, sometimes you're just an idiot. But if you know y'all were going smooth, everything was going fine, all of a sudden, she just started acting different, acting funny, then you start reacting to how she acting, and then she blame it all on you, gaslighting, like you started everything, but really, she is getting ready to leave you. But she don't want to just leave you just for nothing. So she got to create some chaos where there was none to give herself an excuse to leave you. For the other dude who got more money, prettier car, bigger house, more status, or whatever she think he got that's better than what you got. So eventually she ends up leaving you for the great guy that got is better than you. Didn't care how you felt about it, you at home devastated. Can't eat, can't sleep, just geek. And she over here living her best life now with her new boo. You look on Facebook and wherever, they somewhere, date night. They all out on the town. It's like everybody love them. Y'all so cute together. Oh, y'all look so good. And you sitting over there thinking, damn, she is doing better than me. He is a better guy than me. She happier now with him than she was with me. You might start feeling some type of way, right? Not so fast, my friend. They're in the honeymoon phase. They're in the honeymoon phase. Give it a minute. Some women are still stuck in the fairy tale illusion they have in their mind that somewhere, somehow, there's some man gonna give her the perfect life that you ain't able to give her. She believed that perfect life was out there somewhere with some man. Now, some women came to the realization that ain't true. We ain't talking about them women, them smart women. We still talking about the dodo birds, which is most women. Not all women. A lot of women have wised up and realized, hey man, I'm gonna sit right here, unless he's abusive or whatever, and I can't take it. But other than that, all that, there's somebody out there better than what I got here. A lot of women done woke up and realized that ain't true. But not your ex. She left. So she all around town with her new boo, all at the dinner party, all at the events, the concerts, the movies. They having a good old time. The honeymoon phase. And that's all you gonna see at first on Facebook, because that's all they gonna show. That's all she gonna show. She want everybody to see what a great decision she made by leaving you. And everybody else looking at you like, your girl left you for somebody better, blah, 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 blah. If you don't know no better, it will destroy you. That's why I'm here to tell you, hold on a minute. Give it a minute. My experience has shown me, and I'm quite sure other men on here have seen the same thing, that later on down the road, that same Prince Charming that she left you for ended up being her worst nightmare. Every ex I ever had that left me for somebody else, because all of them always left me for somebody else. That's how I know. Every one of them ended up catching hell. Years later, they done been with 3-4 different dudes after me. Never been stable again. They're with me for years. After me, relationship after relationship after relationship, 6 months, year, 6 months, 8 months. That's what they're doing now. So to answer your question, 9 times out of 10, she ain't doing better than you. Because whether he got a Mercedes-Benz, a Lamborghini, whatever he got, he's still just a man. He's still flawed. And at some point in time, he gonna F up. And usually what happens is, because karma is real, he gonna F up worse than you ever did. Happens every time. I done seen exes of mine go through 3 or 4 relationships in a 2-year span after me. What happened to the great guy you thought you had when you left me? Come to find out, now listen to me, and then for you two ladies, y'all can probably learn something from this. That guy that you think is better than the man you got at home, he's not. Y'all going through a honeymoon phase, he trying to wind you and dine you, he trying to pull you away from your old man. But what's gonna happen is, if you leave your man for him, he ain't gonna want you. He ain't gonna want you once you leave your man. Cause he ain't gonna trust you. He know you messing around with him. Or even if you weren't messing around with him, like y'all wouldn't actually go into bed or nothing, if you were flirting with him while you had a man, and you told him, well, I'm in a relationship, so we can't do that right now while I'm in a relationship. Even if you told him that, but you were giving him play, y'all were talking and flirting and hey, and all that, even when you got a relationship with your man, he gonna be insecure about you. Your new boo, he ain't gonna trip at first because he don't care about you right now. He gonna eventually start caring about you, and he gonna remember how you did your ex for him. And he gonna know and think you gonna do him the same way eventually. When he play out. When he ain't new no more. And that new dude you left your long-term relationship for, a marriage, the new dude that was treating you like a king or treating you like a queen, your soulmate that you thought you done found that wasn't your husband or your boyfriend at the time, he gonna end up being your worst nightmare. And a lot of times they'll try to double back and get back with you. Don't take them back. 99% of the time, they're gonna try to double back when they realize they done effed up with this bum who they thought was better than you at the time because he ain't got to deal with her on a regular basis like you do. So he able to be on his best behavior at all times because he don't see her regularly. But once she leave you and with him full time, now he get to see who she is and what you was dealing with. Now he don't want her. And it eventually goes downhill. Know your ex. Unless you were just a horrible dude, 450 pounds, broke, living in your mom's basement. Now if you like that, then she probably did do better than you. She probably did. Because you're a loser. But if that ain't you, you're a solid dude doing the best you can, but you just don't have a Mercedes S550 or you don't have, all that extra stuff. But you working, paying your bills, you making it, you doing the best you can. She ain't found nobody better than you. They might be doing better than you financially, but that don't mean they're better than you. And what ended up happening, the other guy, the new guy, his character issues be so bad that well, how much money he making don't even matter no more. The fact that he making more money than you won't even matter. Because she'll find out how horrible he is as a person. Well, she don't even care about the money no more, that he make more money than you. He drive a fancier car than you. He got a bigger house than you. Ain't none of that gonna matter when she find out how horrible of a person he is. That she didn't know while she was with you. That had her thinking that he's better than you. Oh, but she gonna find out the hard way. Ain't nobody better than you. All men are flawed. And it go both ways, fella. Ain't no women out here better than the woman you got. All women are flawed. So, unless you're in a relationship, ladies, with a man, you just can't take it no more for real, like he really is a bad dude, just leave him because you're tired of him. Don't go get thinking you finna find somebody better. Because we all have flaws. Every man out here got a fault. Something going on with him. At least the dude you with, you know what his issue is. You don't know what the new dude issue gonna be. You never know. Hold what you got unless it's just horrible, deadly, life-threatening. Other than that, you're not gonna find nobody out here better than what you got. He might be doing better. That don't mean he is better. So to answer your question, in a nutshell, what happens to your ex when they leave you for somebody who they think is better? They end up miserable. They do. They look happy at first, like you and her did in y'all beginning. Same routine. She gonna look happy at first with the new guy. Oh, but it's coming. And usually it be worse than anything y'all went through. Because she gonna be surprised to find out that she left a good man for this loser. So she gonna feel even worse about it. She gonna leave him for somebody else, same, and gonna repeat the process over and over again until she mature and grow up. Until then, she gonna go from man to man to man after you. Because her mind ain't right. She still believes that she can just hop to somebody better than what she already got. Which that is not true. So just keep your eyes open. Hold on. She coming back. Don't take her back. And she gonna eventually fall off. It happens every time. Get it? Got it? Good. Bye.